wants to call in to do that.
Ha! Olodumare, no good hospitals, no good medical amenities for this our land. Eh? Now, whether you rich, whether you poor, all of us dey inside together. Oh yeah, where the stimulus package for the suffering and smiling
Money
masses?
no be everything. I and I preach reality. Naija make you shine your eye. Coronavirus, know this man. Stay at home, stay at home. Naija make you stay at home. Stay alive, stay alive. Corona konialewa. Coronavirus shut down America, shut down in Europe, shut down in Asia. Wake up Nigeria, don't be ignorant. Isolate yourself, beware of coronavirus. Salamu alaikum yan wana daga harewa. Coronavirus malam umaru gaskiya ne. Ku tabbata kuna wanke hannunku ko da yaushe. Ni ne Idirisa na kawo muku sako. If you wake up my brother, make you wash your hand. If you no get soap, sanitize your hand. Advance yourself my brother, make you no shake hand. Toba fún ẹ lọ́wọ́, fún ọ ní ẹ̀bùn. Money no be everything. I and I preach reality. Naija make you shine your eye. Coronavirus, know this man. Stay at home, stay at home. Naija make you stay at home. Stay alive, stay alive. Corona konialewa. Ọlọ́run ọba dákẹ́dájọ́, ọlọ́run ọba ṣèyí tó hùn. Àìsàn tí kò gbógun bàbá má jẹ́ kó yà lé wa. Láti China ni corona ti gorí wa Amẹ́ríkà. Nigeria be careful, corona no send you. As you dey blame the lazy youth, make you blame politicians. Make we blame our leaders wey no wan build hospitals. Before they go medical check-up for America. Money no be everything, corona no send your money. Mùsùlùmí pẹ̀lú Christian, ká máa gbàdúrà nílé. Ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹni ta wí fún ọba jókòó. Ọlọ́run gbà wá, Allah gbà wá. Stay at home, stay at home. Naija make you stay at home. Stay alive, stay alive. Corona konialewa.
Rastafari, coronavirus ravaging mana. Ndị Igbo, uchu unu dị ahụ coronavirus abatagogo. True, see, ife mwute megono, ife ịba kweme. Coronavirus, ọfatago n'ụbọchị. Ọmọrọ onye ukwu, ọmọrọ onye nta, ọmọrọ onye ji ego na onye jiro, ọmọrọ onye
Actually, it's not a laughing matter. I want to appreciate everybody. I'm not used to Skype, but for those of you that do or who are used to it, I mean, right on your screen is if you want to call in. We just interested in, or if we cannot get calls in, we can make do with the comments from Facebook, YouTube, simultaneous, Periscope, and the rest of them. I'm just interested in knowing how you people are coping, especially those of you that are abroad, whether you're in Germany, France, Italy, China, any part of the Europe, any part of America, or whether you're in India, if you're in Qatar, if you're in Dubai. Yeah, there are no cases in Dubai as we know as much. But then, whatever the case, because deserted places or places that are tropical regions are not necessarily reported to have numbers of cases as such. Jamaica doesn't also have cases as such from what we monitored so far. But what I'm going to, or what I'm up to tonight or this morning already, depending on where you're watching from. This is morning already in Nigeria. I'm interested in knowing what is happening at your own place. Where are you? How long has the lockdown been at your place? Whether you, especially for those of you that have been calling me from Italy, New York, and the rest of places, we are at home and everything is fine. or there are some cases, I've heard a lot of people call me privately. But this is the time we want to enlighten ourselves. We want to educate as many people as possible, also in Nigeria, because it is our own first lockdown experience so far. So, where are you? What's the situation like where you are? How are you coping indoors? What are things you're doing indoor not to miss going outdoors? And if you have to go outdoors, what are the things, the experiences you have? We've also seen so many videos online showing how the military is dealing with people who do not comply with the stay-at-home order, and we've seen many stick-wielding police officers at various other countries, hitting men who come out. What is it like in your own place, and what is your advice for those who easily get bored anytime they don't have to go to work? What is your advice for them? I decided to stay indoors completely today. I've not gone out today at all, except to go and play football in the morning with some guys. All this ODO, Juro 123. We play ODO, small monkey post as you call it, and just 2-2. And then after having that kind of exercise, I decided to also go playing Ludo with a friend and all that, because I was just trying to while away time while also doing my work, on my keypad. But then the question is, where are you, and what's the situation like where you are? How are you coping? How would you advise Nigerians who are just about to start experiencing their own total lockdown from today, from this morning? And Lagos, for to be specific, there's going to be a curfew. Let me put it that way, curfew to call it. And then in the curfew situation, um, we expect to see soldiers on the road. Me, I have clearance to move around, yeah, but there'll be soldiers on the road. They are going to be beating people, like hitting them real hard. So, where are you? How are you coping with COVID-19 lockdown order? And how would you advise Nigerians who are about to start experiencing their own? So let me take the comment. Don't forget, if you want to call in, there's a Skype line to do, so that we can have like a video. But if you want to do the Skype call in, make sure that you're in a place that has some light so that we can see your face, if you do not mind. And then people can also hear you say what you have to say. So that's just it. All right, but while we're waiting for Skype calls, I want to take the comments. Somebody said football, that's safe, man. Thank you so much, Tony Fresh on YouTube. Charlie Boy Jr. on Facebook says, hope you wear your mask. I don't want a mask so far because I've not even moved with crowd as such. All I did was to separate everybody, including our own IT people. I told them not to bother coming to the office, and then I also told them that whoever was going to be working from home has to also make sure that they are safe. I don't even have a girlfriend, so I'm alone in the studio, except until tomorrow. Until this morning, I might be having somebody that we might be doing something together in the studio, my own mini studio, aside from the office studio. And but be sure we are only going to be two, and then she will also be, except if her boyfriend comes with her, because I already told her I don't want problem. If your boyfriend doesn't mind, let him come with you. I don't want wahala as I did. So that one is on its own. And somebody says you're not even mentioning South Africa, Shegun. Yeah, tell me about South Africa. So I'm interested in everywhere. There are hundreds of over 100 countries in the world. I can't mention everyone, but wherever you're watching from, Hong Kong, China, Switzerland, wherever that I've not even mentioned, if you're watching, Please tell us how you have been coping with uh, the situation of lockdown, so that we can also transfer the idea to Nigerians who are going to start experiencing their own here. Let me check the comments, because I'm sure that somebody says, Shege, here in Italy we are on the third week lockdown, but everything is gradually turning to normal on my part. I've been, yeah, I heard that China and Italy, China already almost returned to 100% full production, and Italy also following suit. So that means that cases in Italy and China are not necessarily increasing. Cases are also not increasing in Nigeria. There are no increasing cases in Nigeria. The only thing in Nigeria is that those that had or have had contact with the virus but have not yet, or did not know as yet, are getting to know their own status. Examples of the El Rufais, Ayo Makinde, um, or your state Sheyi Makinde, I beg your pardon, and the rest of them. Those are the ones who are currently, disclosing their own statuses, and as a result, they are now counting them in to the number, or into the statistics. It's not as if we are increasing in number of people who have the COVID-19. No, it's just that those that we did not know before had it are now revealing their own statuses that they have it. That is what is increasing the number. It's not as if there are new cases now. That's what I have observed so far. And then, Shegun, have you haven't not seen the video of beating in disobedient citizens in Zimbabwe? Is it Zimbabwe or Zimbabwe? Let me put this on the screen. I beg your pardon now. Let me put this on the screen so that I'm not the only one reading it. Is it Zimbabwe or Zimbabwe? The last comment at the bottom here. And India does not make it a good thing to, sorry, stay at home. Sorry, the comments are just falling upon or on top of themselves. Um, Adi Ologbonri Oshilaja on Facebook says, "Go to the back of your garden and start farming if you don't know what to do." I wish I have a space. I'm in a rented apartment. There's no space at my back or at my farm where I could do that. And that's for me. It's not to say for every other person who is also watching and looking for what to do or what to engage their own times in during this period. But it's not so in my own case. All right. Adeologbon. Now back to Lay Babs on YouTube says, if you're staying at home with money, you're in isolation. If you're at home broke, you're in quarantine. Somebody is differentiating between isolation and quarantine. If you are saying that I missed that, you may want to bring it back so that we can get the full part, the full uh, information. Benga Solomon on YouTube says, Nigeria can do better by taking details of the offenders and fined by the government. Offenders fined by the government. The first question I'll ask you, I'm sorry, is has government even given them enough reasons to stay at home? For instance, enough reason would mean, okay, stay at home for 2 weeks. This is your alawi, your stay at home alawi. Because I also understand that if our lawmakers are going to stay at home or do anything, or there's going to be alteration in their regular operational routine, there will be an allowance for that alteration. Yes, even for recess, there will be alawi for recess, for them to go and enjoy their recess. And so if you're asking Nigerians to stay at home, how many Nigerians have BVN? About 40 million, I learned. So how much does it cost to give every Nigerian with a BVN number, even if it is just 50,000 naira? How much is that? 40 million people multiplied by 50,000 naira. It's not a lot of money for Nigeria government, especially because we know that they have been making a whole lot of money all the world. So what are we talking about? I learned that Tinubu also donated about 200 million. I think the guy is broke already. 200 million naira is a broke amount for a Tinubu. Mm? The person who owns Lagos and who owns a whole lot of other southwest states, including some other states, with his APC. If Tinubu is only donating 200 million naira, I think is broke. Because if you share one naira per 240 million, last estimate of Nigerians, it will be one naira. Tinubu has made a lot of money from Nigeria now, and he should not be doing all of this thing. What would 200 million naira solve? How much is there in a bullion van, by the way? Anyways, I digress. Let's come back. Brother, you are doing good. Watching from Holland. Thank you so much. What's the situation in Holland, Mr. Joseph? Berlin, I would like to hear from you. Charlie Boy Jr. also says we have lights in Nigeria. Okay, that's great. Yeah, for the first time since a long time, we have electricity. I mean, I've had this electricity for almost 3 hours right now, and I think if they can leave it, it will make a whole lot of sense for people that want to stay at home and obey the order. You don't go punishing people who you have not given relief, I mean money to survive for this 2 weeks period. You also don't give them electricity to stay back at home. I also have complaints to lodge about GoTV. GoTV, I received a guest today and I wanted to go out. I wanted to engage the guests with GoTV. I recharged since Friday. GoTV has till this time not even updated my my payment portfolio, so that my guests can watch or can see what they got on whether African Magic Epic or African Magic Yoruba or whatsoever channel that because I already handed the remote controller to them, so they have the right to choose what station they want to choose or they want to watch or see. Since Friday that I paid subscription, I mean resubscription, they have not activated it. So I understand that the lockdown might also affect them, but I expect that by today Monday that they should at least partially, resume operation and make sure that they reconnect everybody who paid between Friday or last week and now. But they failed. Just as I also tried to subscribe to a particular network and it also failed. I mean, I wanted to purchase data and it failed severally. I don't want to mention the name so that it doesn't look like I'm trying to spoil markets for them. If you want people to stay at home, there are some things you don't hold back. You allow them to continue to enjoy it while they are indoors so that they can fully comply. But you're not doing that. Anyways, what do I expect? When you have the kind of leadership you have, do you expect anything different? Make I not digress too much. Very stingy Tinubu. Somebody said that on Facebook. Charlie Boy says other countries don't off their lights. Oh no, you are pricing Nigeria. Nigeria will off anything. They will off anything. Charlie Boy Jr. Don't say that too. Easy see David on Facebook says no light from my area for days now. You see now? And those that even have the electricity, it doesn't stay that long. Just little and then it's off again. Why? Marker why? Doesn't make sense to me personally. Adeologbon Osilaja says, is this lockdown there? In this lockdown, there's still some people switching off lights in Nepal. If there's something they know how to do best at Nepal or PHCN, it is to switch off. If they switch on and leave it, they will run out of whatever. I don't know what they are running out of. But the only time they are safe, if they want to go home and nobody comes to work, is switch it off and everybody goes home. Then at that point there will be nothing for anybody to worry about. But I'm also happy to a great extent that paramedics, NCC, people working with different um, data and network provision, network agencies, Airtel, Glow, and the rest of them, paramedics and the rest of them, ambulances are given the license or the clearance to move around. So that is one thing that is a little relieving about this COVID-19 lockdown order in Nigeria. Courage OS on Facebook says Tinubu donating money back to the same people that he stole it from. I'm not the one saying it, so you can see it on your screen, no Tinubu, or his people. If you are seeing it, no be me they talk am, you dey see am, because I know say people dey house now they watch. Tinubu people, you dey watch, oh, no be me talk am. But this is a measure of what people are thinking about you. See the comment. So Tinubu donating money back to the people he stole it from. Someone tell me what isn't wrong. Saturday on Facebook also says, "Good evening, brother. Watching from Germany. What's the situation like in Germany as we speak right now, please, brother? Would like to know. How are you coping with the stay-at-home order so that we can transfer the knowledge to Nigerians who are going to start experiencing their own lockdown situation from today or from this morning?" Somebody says, "Stay unlimited 24/7 and top up your mobile data on www dot." That one be like advert too. Uh, Olamilekan Lokoso says, "Shegun, when are you doing giveaway for us?" Well, somebody asked me this evening also, when would the Nigerian government send alerts to them, because we learned that in some countries they've been promised about $1,000 for to assist people who are going to be staying at home for the stay-at-home order to be effective. So $1,000 for you is how much in naira, for instance. So the calculation of the value for people to stay at home. Somebody is asking me for what is a giveaway for them when I'm also broke. When I'm also looking for who will give me money as I did right here. Make say I go day house. So who go give me giveaway? And me, I don't want to do audio more because I don't like to do audio things. I don't like to pretend say I get. When me say broke, I don't like her. You understand? Murphy Kelvin James says Nigeria Power Holding Company can't open the lights for 24 hours because their machine there is not good. They are only managing it. I'm not there. I'm not in their office. I'm not in their power plant. But since you know, thank God, thank you for sharing. Thank God that you know, and thank you for sharing. But I can also corroborate that it has never been 24 hours where I stay. It has never been. So what you said might just be it. Might be that their plants are not capable of giving 24 hours electricity, so they have to turn it off, even midnight. And you'll be wondering who doesn't sleep. Why must you turn it off? Don't you know mosquitoes fight at night and are biting people? Mosquitoes are biting people in the middle of the night, and you're turning light off. If that is not wicked, what else can we say? You know. Simi Mark Manu on YouTube says Germany is cool. I would say the best side is the part of Europe with less than 400 deaths recorded. Yeah. Shegun, should we still going to court tomorrow? I don't think so. The courts are also currently not operational, especially for high-profile cases such as Shores. It would require for people to follow him down to court because it is not a case you could hide. So I'm not sure the court will see tomorrow. Even the judge is also afraid of corona. The judges in that court will also be afraid of corona. I don't think it's holding tomorrow. If it's holding, I would have known by now. I've not heard from the lawyer. I've not heard from anybody in the team. So it doesn't look like it. The only thing that might be holding yet, which we are still monitoring, is that they might want to boggle where he is staying, because we learned that the Nigerian army is currently being poked or poached or goaded to go and disturb him and try to just the way they did at Nnamdi Kanu, shoot at his apartment and see whether he will run away, so that you will say, oh, he ran away, he's not facing his trial anymore. That's the only thing we are monitoring right now, because you have intelligence that they might be trying to do that already. Nigeria government. Okay. Hi, Itoya Henry. How are you? Mm. DJ D says Chicago is totally locked down right now. I keep myself uh, busy doing DJ live on Instagram and keep practicing at home. Wow, that's a great one. I love the idea. At least you're trying to entertain people while you sit down or sit back at home. I love that. Thank you so much. Well done. Um, Somebody says all country don't have lights. Wow, that's on Facebook. Simi Manu says Shegun. Oh, so sorry. Another person says Shegun, your Skype account name, please. I think I did try the account here. No, sorry, that's not it. Sorry. What's wrong with you? Come out. I'm trying to remove this thing from my screen. Yeah, leave there. This is what I'm trying to put. Yeah, this is the Skype. Try it if it works for you. Okay. Somebody says on Facebook they just off light for my area now. Yeah, congratulations. Welcome to Nigeria. When there was electricity, you were not in Nigeria. Now officially, I welcome you to Nigeria. Because it's expected to be dark in Nigeria. So when it is dark, you know you're in Nigeria. When there's light, you feel like you are in the abroad. You know. Um, G Wills says in Malaysia 2,000 plus people test positive, 30 plus died. Wow. So sorry. 2,000 positive, 30 died out of 2,000 already. We can only pray and hope that the rest recover without problem. Oh my god. So sorry. Libab says if you're at home with money, you're in isolation. But if you're at home broke, you are in quarantine. But if you are home broke and with a quarrelsome wife. Sorry, I missed the last part. Sorry. Please repeat it. I'd like to see the full thing. Oh god. Somebody is trying to call, I guess. Oh god, go. Um, Noble ID. Try again, please. So sorry, I missed that. Um, Somebody says, may Corona catch all Nigerian rulers and our ancestors that refuse to retire. Hmm. Um, After Victor says Nigeria is fraudulent country. Charlie Boy Jr. says on Facebook says Italy has lights. That's why they entertain themselves online and sing. Noble is doing a video call right now. Let me see if I can get him. How are you, Noble? What's up with you? All right, go ahead, talk to me.
Really affected, other than the frontline workers who are still at work at the moment. You know, and there are certain things that have been
wave.
Could you please do me a favor? Could you please repeat what you just said because people did not hear the volume when you started. Where you calling from and what's the situation uh, right now? Where you're calling from?
Well, as I said, the lockdown is worldwide, and but the difference there is what the government, the leaders put in place to coaching in the effect of taking people out of work. You know, that's just the difference. Unlike what you have over there, nobody cares about anybody, and which is what we've been talking about all the while. Bad government. Uh, don't vote certain people into power who do not have a clue of what the leadership is all about. And then say like what we have here for 3 months, what we call council tax here has been waived for 3 months. So your landlord is not going to come bugging you over rent,
Hmm.
you know, and things like that. And then um, the supermarkets are allowed to open, and the pharmacies. Those are the essential thing that one, I mean, where you can run in to get food and food are ration at this point. I mean, you can't buy more than 3 bottles of water
Hmm.
from the store. You can't buy more than a certain amount of goods or items. I mean, just to allow it to go around for
Hmm.
every other person to get to buy. So otherwise, this different. I actually took a walk to my. I decided to go to see my workplace, and the place is as like a ghost end. No
Hmm.
one is there to just
Hmm.
get back.
Hmm.
So everywhere is dry. But the transport services, like the train and the buses, are still running, just to
Hmm.
allow the frontline workers to be able to go to work. You
Hmm.
know, and then but it's actually really serious because when you look at the TV, you see the number of people are dying. There's like today
That's
here
worrisome.
in UK about 500 and something people
Hmm.
went just like that. And the unfortunate part of it is that you wouldn't eh, no one you won't be able to bury your loved ones. You
Cha.
know, it's a dreadful thing, and those that still think it's a joke allow people to roam about the street. Uh, it's a it's a tough decision to take by any leader, but
Hmm.
it's actually good for those that have the people's interest at heart in order to like bring in something that will at least help them to stay at home. You know,
Hmm.
while they're trying to sort out to suppress the spread of the disease. So it's good to see you. And please, I need to speak with you tomorrow via WhatsApp.
We'll talk. Don't worry.
Yes.
But can I ask you?
Go ahead.
Uh, we learned that in some countries the government is giving money to people to be able to afford basic things that they need so that they can at least survive within the period of the lockdown, isolation, or quarantine, as you may call it. Uh, is it
Yeah,
true where you are?
yeah. That's true. But that is not coming like in the UK. It's not coming until first week of June, and it's actually for the self-employed uh, people. And then I think I said it's about 2,000. You can get at least up to £2,500 a month, and then that will be paid in bulk. But that comes in June. The money has been set aside, but the paperwork for it to come through is what I guess what brings about the delay. At this point. But somehow along the line, there's a way they've been able to do something. At least some people feel okay. At the end of it, we'll get something to. Not only that. something like what we call the council tax here, which has to do with the rent. I think it's been waived for like 3 months. So they're not going to buck you over your rent. That might not cover everybody. I'm not too sure if it's something that is covers everybody, but somehow along the line, these things are being taken care of. I mean, so if you fall in that category, you can afford to say, okay, yeah, I sit at home so long as I've got something to eat. You know, uh, at the end of the day, you're not going to come out not earning money, and yet you still have to pay certain bills. So government is taking care of that. The
But
same thing happening in US. I think theirs is about 1,000, goes up to from 1,000 to about three
so I
thousand five
heard
hundred
too.
dollar in US. So, but it's not immediately, just because of the bureaucratic nature of certain things. I mean, government, it's not immediately, but at least something is being done in order to cushion in the effect financially, on the citizens.
Hmm. Last question I will ask you before I leave you or I let you go is we learned that some people are recovering from this virus after quarantine for those that are have tested positive. We learned
Yes.
that for most people who are below age 40 or below age 50, they recover easily. But for those who
Yeah.
are above 60, it's dicey for them. What has it been like in UK?
Uh, yeah, I think the age difference actually really contribute to the surge and the number of death that comes in. But if you look at it, like today now, we've just been told that Prince Charles is out.
Mm,
He went into isolation 1 week ago because he tested positive, but today he's out. So you're wondering if is to be put in that bracket of high risk, is one of them, but he's out. You know, but the unfortunate part of it is that the hospital beds are overwhelmed. The staff are, I mean, the medical staff are, you know, so they are struggling to. Uh, they have to prioritize who to leave or who goes. If
mm,
one is really critical and they see there's no way to waste the resources on the person, they let go and then that. But somehow along the line, there are people that come out and say they recovered. You know, so it's, I think, age really, and there's some those that have some kind of underlying um, medical condition.
mm,
Those ones are the one that goes like.
mm,
Today in, I think, Spain 500 and something people, including UK, just died. They're just like flies. People are just going like that. It's quite sad. You know, but from what from the record so far,
mm.
shows that it's not really, um, the age bracket is between, I think, 50 something upward. But those younger ones are the one pulling through, you
Hmm.
know.
Which is exactly why I asked that question.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you so much, and don't worry, we'll talk on WhatsApp privately tomorrow or today, later today.
You take it easy, okay?
Uh,
And stay safe. Stay safe if you like.
I'll try,
Lock
try,
yourself in.
I'll try, I'll try. Thank you so much for your time, my brother.
All right then.
Yeah,
Bye
let's
bye.
take some more comments from other people right now.
Bye.
All right, people. So that's one of our callers having something to say there. If you also want to call, Skype in. That's just the way to call right there on your screen. I think I have another Skype caller, Ayo Daily. I don't know where this is coming from right now. Let me quickly take this also. Hello, can you hear me? Great. So what's up with you? Where you calling from? Please say that again. I think we're still having issues with Skype, um, which I didn't really expect. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, let's return to the comments. I think there were so many comments that came in at the time. I was attending to the previous caller. Somebody says, Shegu, what's your take on what Nnamdi Kanu said about Buhari? That's the Let me put this on the screen. That's the broadcast wasn't done in Nigeria but in Cuba, and it's not the real Buhari. Please, what's your take? Do you know what I will say to you? At this point, it is not difficult or it's not impossible to doubt anything about this government. It's not impossible. Neither is it difficult to doubt anything about this Buhari. The question is, how many media personnel were there when he was doing the broadcast yesterday? That's number one. Number two, is that the regular setting he uses whenever he wanted to address Nigerians in his broadcast? Number three is, why do we need choreographed videos, from our president when other presidents of other countries of the world are addressing their own citizens real life and they are always doing back to back? So I'm not saying it is true. I'm not saying it is false. I'm saying it becomes impossible to doubt given the circumstance of what we have at hand right now. Okay? So I can't doubt what Mazen Namde Kanu said there. At the same time, I cannot also say it is true. But the presidency is not making it difficult to believe. They are not making it difficult to believe. That's all I can say about that. Let me quickly rush the comments before I try to take some more Skype calls. Um, Somebody says young wants to dine here in UK. That's a day Ologbonri Oshilaja. Oh wow, so sorry. But another person, I mean, that previous caller says or said that um, persons with underlying medical conditions did not necessarily make it. I mean, those that had medical conditions prior to falling ill or getting infected with the COVID-19 virus or pandemic, they necessarily did not make it through, and that's also worrisome. So I'm so sorry about that. Let me take the next comment. Sunday Ogumbayo on YouTube says, if Nigeria eventually gets the huge part of this virus, I bet the government can't do anything like Western world. It's possible. I agree with you. That's why we need a total lockdown. Benga Solomon says, you guys are going too far about the relief offered by the USA and UK. Kenya and Uganda are relieving tenants of 3 months rent. I agree with you. I understand what you're talking about though. Atta Victor says, if you are above 80 years old in Italy and you contact the virus, you will not be treated, just to save more equipment for the young ones, perhaps who have higher chances of recovering. In Nigeria, they allowed the young to die and leave the old to live. That person is trying to portray reverse situation of Nigeria vis-a-vis that of the UK and the United States of America. Olayemi Okpemiopo on YouTube says, yes, it's very clear. G Wills Gwills says, Ata Victor, you're right. Nigeria government thinks backwards. Yes, everything in Nigeria is about it's always about the reverse gear. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is 1:09 a.m. and I also don't want this to be too long for the benefit of those who are going to be playing back when they wake up, because not many people are still up right now, especially those Nigerian viewers who don't have data. But anytime they see that we have uploaded the video or we did a live stream, they always like to play back. So if they see that it's so long already, they may not, or they might not want to play back, or they might just be, this is too long for my data. So I think we should keep it short at this point. I want to thank you all for your time and attention. Hopefully, when next we're going to do, we should have we should be able to do at an earlier time when more people will be able to join us, and also that we should do better with interaction. But it's been good so far. Thank you so much, everybody. For those of you who are asking for account number to support this channel, are they broke? True, make I not lie you. Let me put it on your screen right now. Yeah, that's it. For those that are asking, how can we support you? Yeah, me to a day isolation, because somebody already said on this channel tonight, and I agree with him, that there are three kinds of three things that can happen to you at this period. It's either you're in isolation, if you have resources to take care of yourself and your family and the rest of the people, or your staff. For somebody like me, you'll be in isolation. You could be in quarantine if you don't have money and you have to comply with the order asking you to stay at home. That will be quarantine. If you have resources, you'll be in isolation. If you don't have resources, you'll be in quarantine. If you don't have resource and your wife is also making life difficult for you at home, that is lockdown. I don't want to be in quarantine. I don't even have a wife to be in a lockdown. But we have works to do and we need resources. So that's the account information right there on your screen. Thank you so much, everybody. Let me take the last two comments and then okay, I think I already saw that one. Lay Babs. God is love says, I called you but you're not picking up my call. Are you okay? Yeah, I am. Please try again. Try again, please. A lot of calls just jam. They jam, and then sometimes I just have to. Sometimes I'm helpless. I just look at it, when my phone hangs because calls are jamming and all that. That's why I said I need resources, to be able to separate these things. But if all the calls are coming into one phone, my phone sometimes will be saying, "Allah, which happened, which I do you," So, but that's just it. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll come your way again tomorrow. Hopefully, we're gonna do more. And in fact, I don't want to do alone tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow now. Today already. So we'll keep bringing updates to you. Those of you that are not on subscribe to our YouTube channel already, but you're watching on Facebook, please do subscribe to YouTube. Subscribe to also follow us on Instagram. Follow us on on Twitter. Periscope is the same name, Objective Media. That's Objective at Objective Media. So thank you so much, everybody. My name is Shegulo once again. I'm gonna leave you as I started with the song by Idris Abdul Karim, Dede Mabiaku, and Mike Pam. Here is it again. Bye for now.
Olodumare, no good hospitals, no good medical amenities for this our land. Now, whether you rich, whether you poor, all of us dey inside together. Oh yeah, where the stimulus package for the suffering and smiling masses?
Money no be everything. I preach reality. Naija make you shine your eye. Coronavirus, no this man. Stay at home, stay at home. Naija make you stay at home. Stay alive, stay alive. Corona, coronavirus, shut down America, shut down in Europe, shut down in Asia. Wake up Nigeria, don't be ignorant. Isolate yourself, beware of coronavirus. Salamu alaikum yan wana daga harewa. Coronavirus malam umaru gaskiya ne. Ku tabbata kuna wanke hannunku ko da yaushe. Ni ne Idrisa na kawo muku sako. If you wake up my brother, make you wash your hand. If you no get soap, sanitize your hand. Advance yourself my brother, make you no shake hand. Toba fún ẹ lọ́wọ́, fún ọ ní ẹ̀bùn. Money no be everything. I and I preach reality. Naija make you shine your eye. Coronavirus know this man. Stay at home, stay at home. Naija make you stay at home. Stay alive, stay alive. Corona kò ní àlewà, kò ní àlewà. Ọlọ́run ọba dákẹ́dájọ́, Ọlọ́run ọba ṣèyí tó wù. Àìsàn tí kò gbógun bàbá má jẹ́ kó yà lé wa. Láti China ni corona ti gorí wa Amẹ́ríkà. Nigeria be careful, corona no send you. As you dey blame the lazy youth, make you blame politicians. Make we blame our leaders wey no wan build hospitals. Before they go medical check-up for America. Money no be everything, corona no send your money. Mùsùlùmí pẹ̀lú Christian, ká máa gbàdúrà nílé. Ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹni tá wí fún ọba jókòó. Ọlọ́run gbà wá, Allah gbà wá. Stay at home, stay at home. Naija make you stay at home. Stay alive, stay alive. Corona kò ní àlewà, kò ní àlewà. Rastafari, coronavirus ravage mana. Ndị Igbo, uchu unu dị ahụ coronavirus abatagogo. True, see, ife mwute megono, ife ịgbakwa eme. Coronavirus, ọbatago n'ụbọchị. Ọmọrọ onye ukwu, ọmọrọ onye nta, ọmọrọ onye ji ego na onye jiro. Ọmọrọ onye ọma, ọmọrọ onye njọ. Igbochi ọya ka mmadụ ma ọgwụgwọ. Stay at home. Naija make you stay at home. Stay alive, stay alive. Corona kò ní àlewà, kò ní àlewà. Yo, stay at home Nigerians. This song is inspired by Air Food Care Foundation. Otumba Dejo Olawoyin.